What's up, Richard?
What do you want?
I see you're wearing your knockoff Converse from Walmart.
Yeah, what do you care?
Why don't you just tell your mom to get a job? Maybe you can wear some real cons like the real men.
Where'd you get that jacket, too? Goodwill or Salvation Army? Trying to go into clubs with that?
Look, man, why do you care? Why don't you just leave us alone?
Little Miss Princess grew a pair recently.
Wallace, you and Vernon are being so mean. Why don't you just leave Richard alone? Come on, Richard.
Hey, baby cakes.
Ow!
Oh my God, are you okay?
No.
Listen, man, that wasn't nice. I'm gonna tell what you did and you're gonna be in so much trouble.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You see what I just did to your little girlfriend, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't nice.
You open your mouth. You're gonna get 5 across your freaking face.
Listen, man, why don't you just leave me alone?
Richard!
Nice.
Just a little taste.
Listen, man, you're not nice.
You need to respect your elders.
You need to learn to be nicer to people.
Oh. Cheryl? Sweetheart? Well, it looks like it's more harm than foul. You want to tell me what happened?
Well, I had an accident. You see, me and Richard were running around with some kids, and I tripped and fell on some rocks.
Again?
Yeah.
That bus stop is becoming a natural disaster area. Kids are always messing around. Somebody's always getting hurt. Why don't you go ahead and get cleaned up? Put a brush through that hair and I'll get you to school. But I'm going to be late for work now because of this.
I really miss Mama.
Cheryl, sweetheart. Your mother is always going to be there for you. She's always with you. She's in heaven, looking down on you. She's always going to be behind you, protecting you. So, why don't you go ahead, get cleaned up, and I'll get you to school. Why don't you try to wear something other than black?
I've seen things. I've heard
Wallace, stop! That's not funny! You're nothing but a bully, and I'm sick of you!
Cheryl Winfield, I saw you throw that roll. Now get to the detention table immediately.
But, Mrs. Driver, Wallace threw the roll at me first! He started it! He's always doing mean things!
I didn't see Wallace throw the roll, but I saw you throw it. Let's go.
But, Mrs. Driver isn't there! Please listen!
Hey, Rockhead. Looks like Wallace gave you quite a nice goose egg. That's what you get for sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Ain't that right, Wallace?
Yeah, hey, baby cakes. You and your gay little boyfriend need to learn how to respect your elders. You know, by the way, how did you like that text message I sent you this morning?
You're just mad because I rejected you last year. Just leave me alone.
You lie. You know, you think you're so cute, don't you? You know, I bet she lies to herself in the mirror every morning. You know, I was always told to tell the truth. To be honest, you're the ugliest person in this school.
I am so sick of you both. I'm not gonna stand here and take it anymore. You and Wallace can go straight to the devil where you belong.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, thanks, Wallace.
shut your mouth, boy. Just like your no good, unappreciative mother. Always talking. Never saying anything.
Stop yelling at the boy. It's not that bad. Wallace, you have a good day at school.
Yeah. Sure. I'm a real scholar.
Why you can't better show some respect in this house. You hear me?
You're always pissed. You're always drunk. Now, why do we have to live like this?
What? You're gonna show me some respect. What did I tell you? I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. You hear me? Big guy now? Huh? You the big guy in the house, huh? Get over here. Get over here.
Stop! Stop! I'm tired of getting beat! I hate you. I'm leaving this house. And I'm never coming back.
Wallace! Wallace, come back here!
Let him go.
Frank! Go after him! It's raining cats and dogs out there!
He made his bed, he can lie in it.
You can't let him go out. He is just a boy and it's pouring out there.
You fucked yourself. You be out there with him. You hear me?
Ooh, it's my song. It's my song.
Brandon, sit down. Nobody in this house wants to see you dance. Sit down.
What are you gonna make me? Come on, Frank. Make you sit.
I tell you, I said sit down. I mean sit down. Get over here and sit down.
Don't touch me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Frank Shaw. Mm-hmm. No, Wallace. He's spent the night with a friend.
He ran off in that storm.
No, sir. No, we're just having a card game. Nothing going on here. Mm-hmm.
Frank, he ran off in that rainstorm.
No, sir. No, sir. No, there's no abuse in this house. I can assure you that.
After
If
his
there is
daddy's
any abuse,
beating.
it's that woman. She
You
hit
can
me with
see
a bottle is
my
what she did. Yeah, I'm not pressing charges. Police
I'm
station.
coming down. Oh, I'm coming down to the
Police
police
station.
station
No,
now.
that ain't necessary. No, the boy. No, he's.
What's that officer's
Now
name?
listen, the boy is just showing off. All right. He'll
Give
be
me that
back.
officer's
I
name.
guarantee you, he'll be back in just a little bit. Uh huh. Uh huh.
I'll talk to him.
Cheryl, sweetheart, come on, let's get you to school.
Daddy, I can't go to school today. Can you just stay home and spend the day with me?
Cheryl, you know I can't take any more time off. I don't have any sick days left. Besides, we are extremely busy down at work today. I can't miss. Now, what's wrong?
Well, it's Wallace Shaw and Vernon Cabell. They're just awful to Richard at the bus stop, and I tried to help him, but now Wallace picks on me every day. And it was Wallace that hit me in the head with the rock yesterday.
Wallace Shaw? I thought you two were great friends when you lived in the neighborhood. I always thought he was a good kid.
Well, he's a good-for-nothing kid now, and he's as mean as a snake. He's not even supposed to catch the bus at my stop, but his dad drops him off there every morning, and I just wanted to stop.
Cheryl, it's going to be okay. I'm going to go down to your school and I'm going to talk to your principal.
No, Dad. Wallace sends me threatening text messages.
Alright, this has got to be illegal. I'm going to stop over and talk to this kid's father.
No, Dad, no. If Wallace knows that you went over there and talked to his dad, it's only going to make things worse.
Cheryl, Breaking the silence of bullying is the only way things are going to change. Now come on, let's get you to school, all right? Why do you have a knife in your bag? What are you trying to get expelled?
What?
What are you thinking?
Dad, I have the knife for protection. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to scare Wallace.
Cheryl, this is not the way to stop bullying.
Dad, you can't tell Mrs. Driver. Wallace is going to know and he'll beat me up, Dad.
Cheryl, I'm your father, and I would never let anything happen to you. Everything's going to be fine. Now come on, let's go to school.
Cheryl, Mr. Winfield, please come in. Tell me how I can help you.
Miss Driver, I'm going to get right to the point. 2 of your students are bullying Cheryl. I just found out this morning, but apparently this has been going on for some time now.
I'm so sorry to hear this. Please sit down. Cheryl, please tell me the names of the bullies and what they've been doing to you.
I really don't want to say their names.
Cheryl's afraid that the bullying's just going to get worse. As a matter of fact, she's so afraid that she tried to sneak a knife into school this morning.
Oh no, I can promise you that something will be done. Please, don't be afraid. Tell me the names of the bullies.
It's Wallace Shaw, mostly. We used to be great friends, and he was a really nice boy. Up until last year. He just started being downright mean. And Vernon Cagle doesn't do much unless Wallace is around. But they always bully my friend Richard. And I tried to help him, but Wallace threw a rock at my head.
Oh, Cheryl.
Show Miss Driver the text messages from Wallace.
Cheryl, you should never keep secrets like this. You don't have to be alone in facing bullies.
When I was a kid, we called kids who were being mean to each other being picked on, teased. Now everything is being called bullying. What's the difference?
That's a good question. It's important to know that not all students who misbehave are bullies. Most experts agree that kids who bully make threats. They spread rumors. They verbally or physically abuse someone, or they exclude someone from a group. Bullying behaviors are behaviors that happen more than one time.
You know, Cheryl didn't tell anyone because she was afraid that she was going to be called a tattletale. She was afraid that there would be retaliation.
I was so afraid that it would get worse, that Wallace would just step it up a notch, and I figured I could handle it myself. But it never got any better.
Cheryl, bullying usually requires adult intervention, and our staff here is trained to do just that. Will you please promise me that you'll talk to an adult the next time anything troubles you?
I promise. I can't believe I was going to bring a knife to school. I just wanted to scare Wallace. I wasn't thinking clearly.
I'm thankful your dad found the knife. You know, bringing a weapon to school is a serious offense, and it could result in an expulsion from school.
I feel somewhat responsible for Cheryl's desperation. Ever since my wife died, I've buried myself in my work, my grief. I plan on being more involved in Cheryl's life at school and at home.
That's wonderful. It just happens that our school improvement committee is meeting this Tuesday at 7 p.m. We would love to have you join us.
Well, I'd like to come, but I don't like to leave Cheryl at home alone at night.
Dad, I'm not a baby anymore. I can stay at home by myself at night.
Not a problem. We encourage parents to bring their children to the meetings. Our media specialist works with the students during this time to improve their technology skills. We even serve pizza.
Well, that sounds great. Dad, can we go?
Looks like you've made us an offer we can't refuse. We'll both be there.
This information on bullying is very helpful. Parents can start a conversation with their children with questions like these. What was one good thing that happened in school today? Any bad things? What is lunchtime like at your school? Who do you sit with? What is it like to ride the school bus?
There are conversations that have been long overdue in our home.
Well, we look forward to seeing you at the next school improvement committee meeting. Cheryl, you may be excused and go to your second period.
Actually, I'm going to take Cheryl with me. Cheryl, you asked me this morning to spend the day with you, and I told you I was too busy. Well, we're going to spend the rest of the day doing whatever you want to do.
Are you serious?
You know, just because you lost your mother does not mean you've lost your father. I'm 100% behind you, and I love you. Just when your mom...
Dad, I know. I love you too.
I think that's a wonderful plan. Cheryl's been through so much already. Mr. Winfield, you can be assured that we take bullying threats very seriously.
I know since talking with you that you're going to take the appropriate action. You're going to see this thing through. And I look forward to hearing from you soon.
You will.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Sure.
Dad, I told Shaw. He found out I told on him and now he's gonna beat me up.
Well, Cheryl, hold on. Let me find out what's going on. Wallace. Wallace, Shaw. Why are you here at my house? You're upsetting my daughter, and I think you know why.
Yes, sir, I do, and I can understand why neither of you want me here.
You got that right, so why don't you just go home, Wallace?
Cheryl, let me handle this, please.
I ran away from home last night.
Why? Why would you run away from home, son? And why would you come here?
I came here because I remember the love you showed me when I used to live in this neighborhood. It was the last time I ever remember feeling cared about.
Wallace, you were a good kid to be around. That's why it hurt me and surprised me to hear that you've been bullying Cheryl for almost a year now.
When my mother left, it tore my world apart. My father is so angry. All he does is drink and play cards. Anything I do or say just sets him off. And then he puts the belt to me. Don't believe me.
Oh my
Wallace!
God.
Why didn't you say anything? I would have helped you.
Tell anyone about what went on in that house, and my father would kill me. Please let me stay here. I can be good.
It was only as simple as that, Wallace. But I can tell you this. I'm going to contact the property authorities, and we're going to get you the help that you need. And I promise you that you're not going to have to be alone anymore. All A's. Oh, sweetheart, I am so proud of you. Huh. Well, I think this is cause for celebration. How about we go out and get something to eat?
That sounds great, Dad, but I have a surprise for you.
Hey, Mr. Winfield.
Wallace?
Hey. Cheryl said it would be alright if I came, and she said you might want to look at this.
All A's. Is that what I see?
Yeah.
Oh, Wallace, I'm so proud of you, son. You have come a long way in the last few months.
Well, thanks to you, I'm in a great foster home, and now living next to you and Cheryl again. And I love my foster mom, Mrs. Hope. She takes me and my two foster brothers to church every Sunday. She helps us with our homework, and boy, can she cook. She makes a mean sweet potato pie. It just makes me happy from my head to my toes.
Head to your toes, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
See, Dad, I told you were gonna love my surprise.
well, Wallace, I think that's outstanding. And I think maybe we should go and have Mrs. Hope cook for us. What do you think? Oh, I'm kidding. How about we stop by, pick them and your foster brothers up, and we'll take them out to eat too. Sounds good?
Mr. Winfield, thank you.
Thank you, son. Great kids, great dad. Or great dad, great kids. Let's go.